You want me to start?
Yep.
I love the memories of Nick. He was just the greatest guy in the world. But I would like to tell everybody the real story, the skunk story, as I remember it. My two brothers, Charles and Nick, had been hunting muskrat. Not hunting, but trapping them, and because we lived right by the riverbank in that old brick house. And one evening they came in. Mother was at supper time, very cold, freezing outside, and they had two muskrats and a skunk. Laid them in the middle of the kitchen floor, the old wood floor. My mother said, "What are you doing with those?" Nick said, "I'm going to skin them. It's too cold outside." My mom said, No, if you hit that scent sack, it's going to be terrible." Nick said, "No, I know how to do this without hitting the scent sack. Everything's fine." Well, about 20 seconds later, you know what happened. Everybody in the house was screaming. You could not breathe. You cannot imagine in an enclosed area how strong that skunk smell is, where it's directly. Anyway, Mother just started opening the doors. It was freezing cold. We didn't care. We left them open for hours and hours. Finally, we were able to go to bed. That was on the weekend. So there were a couple of days, and then we went back to school on Monday morning. By this time, we'd all gotten used to the smell. However, we walked in the schoolhouse, and everybody in the classroom went, "Ah, smoke! What is that, skunk?" And we acted very casual, like, "Golly, I don't know, it must be from outside." And they knew exactly who it was coming from. And the teacher sent us home, and we were home, if I recall, at least a week before they would let us come back to school when it dissipated. But I remember that distinctly. It was pretty bad. My poor mother was just so angry at Nick, and anyway, that was it. But that's what happened with the skunk, and I was going to send that to Mike, but it was too much to write. My typing's terrible, so anyway, I hope everybody enjoys the skunk story.